What's happening, everybody? Hope you're doing well. This is a video I made just before I left the UK. I went back to the house I spent most of my years living in, just to go and say one last goodbye. I'll try and get some images up on the screen, but this is the house that I actually grew up in, 54 Crawford Gardens, Palmer's Green, North London. It's where I went to school. I started secondary school as well. I think we left the house when I was 12 or 13 years old. But anyway, we left here after a decade of living there, and then we moved into a really nice house further up the road in an area called Winchmore Hill. And my parents got an absolute bargain because the guy selling the house was super desperate. He was committed on another property. He had to sell this property. My parents lowballed him, and he had to take whatever he could because no one else was on the market to buy the house. So we bought a beautiful home. I say we, my mum and dad, at a bargain price. Otherwise, my parents would never have been able to afford a house like that. But yeah, we moved into that house in 1992. It's over 30 years ago. 30 years ago. And yeah, it was a lovely house. Big garden, lots of space, big driveway. And sadly, 4 or 5 years ago, my mum passed away. My dad had a stroke as well. And in the end, my dad sold up and moved to Cyprus. And I was left to clear out the whole house, ready for the new person that had just bought the house. And I started clearing out this house in May 2025. It took me 4 months to literally empty this house. Only the shell was left behind. Every day I was either throwing stuff away, donating stuff to charity, moving stuff out, going to car boot sales and selling items. I was putting stuff on vinted.com and selling stuff online. It's just non-stop. It took forever. It just took me so long to do it, but we did it. Got there in the end. And all these rooms I had to clean out, empty. It was just insane. The whole thing was crazy. But anyway, just before I came to Cyprus, I took a little drive back to Quaker's Walk and visited the house, and here's the video. Peace. Morning, peoples. How are you? I've come back to the home that I grew up in. Four Winds, Quaker's Walk. Well, moved here when I was 12. I actually grew up in Palmer's Green and Wood Green. Currently, there's no one living here because the house has been sold. But it's a lot of memories here. The neighbours over there, and the neighbours just there as well. And of course, we had a neighbour here too. I think they're waiting for planning permission, but it's going to be sad to see this place go. This is where I used to park my car and store my football equipment when I was a coach. All the football equipment would go here, car there. Look at it, empty. I can't believe they haven't started building yet. This is where we used to store all the bins. They used to be right here. Back door. It's a lovely house, you know. This was a lovely house. So we used to have the famous Greek barbecues. We used to sit here. My dad would grow fruit and veg here. It's just derelict. There's no one in here. Can we see inside? Just about. Unbelievable. This was the dining room. We used to have a conservatory, lounge. This here, I mean, it's pretty dead at the moment, but this here, this dead looking thing here is one of the best fig trees ever. Every summer it produces amazing figs. And over there in the corner as well, that one there. That's another amazing fig tree, but it looks like it's on its last legs. And this grass, we used to play football on, me and my brother. My sister used to try, but she wasn't very good. There's the fireplace. We put old school CCTV cameras up as well because we got burgled. And when we got burgled, we had to put in security systems. Yeah, it's a big old garden. That was my bedroom up there. That was my bedroom above the kitchen. But we move on. The next chapter of the story begins. Winchmore Hill, Bush Hill, goodbye. And there's the customary grey skies. Oh, there's the bins. I walked right past them as I came in. They're normally at the back of the house. So how long? We've been out of this house now for how long? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, and they still haven't started building. This is basically our road, Quakers Walk. These were the coolest neighbours in the world, the guys that lived just here, in that house there. Fiona and Simon, 2 of the coolest neighbours you can ever possibly ask for. Anyway, one final goodbye. Memories, guys, memories.